Welcome to Kathleen High School Project Transition for the 2021-22 school year. School counselor assignments are broken down by student last name. The complete listing is below, along with our student support staff for ESE and our success coach. These are the requirements to receive a high school diploma. 4 years of English, 4 math, which does include Algebra 1 and Geometry, 3 science to include a biology course, 3 social studies, 1 fine or performing art, 1 physical education course, which is also called HOPE, and 8 electives. You must also score a passing score on your 10th grade FSA ELA exam, a passing score on your Algebra 1 end of course exam, and a cumulative unweighted 2.0 grade point average, and 1 virtual course. These are the high school graduation requirements in English and Spanish, respectively. In order to meet the virtual graduation requirement, some students may opt to take a course on Polk Virtual or Florida Virtual School. If you choose to do this in middle school, your counselor will check to make sure you've requested the correct course and also approve it. Once that has been completed, Polk Virtual or Florida Virtual School will assign a teacher. Make sure once you've completed the course to change your physical school from middle school to Kathleen High School after the summer of 2021. In order to receive a high school diploma, you also must pass 2 exams, your 10th grade ELA English Language Arts exam and your Algebra 1 end of course exam. They're administered each year in the spring. Your 8th grade FSA score will determine your 9th grade course placement, and your 9th grade FSA will determine your reading and English placement for 10th grade as well. In addition, there are a couple subjects where the end of course exam counts for 30% of the final grade. They are listed below: Algebra 1, Geometry, Biology, and U.S. History. A couple important tips to remember to be successful in middle school and high school are to check your grades frequently on the student portal, make sure that you attend school, are following up with graduation requirements, makeup work. You should be checking this at least once a week. This slide reviews information that goes into planning your high school schedule. There is a district progression that each school follows. Academic levels are determined by previous courses, test grades, and scores. Students are required to have a full schedule. Most of our courses are 1 year. If you attend our Central Florida Aerospace Academy, all of our academics are honors level. You can also take up to 2 courses at Kathleen High School. Students will receive their schedules at orientation. If you are uncertain of which electives to choose, we have included some recommendations. HOPE will meet your PE and your online requirement. You might want to consider joining an academy and earning an industry certification. You can take a practical or performing art to meet your graduation requirement. If you are interested in taking ROTC, 2 years will meet the PE requirement and the practical art requirement. And also keep in mind that intensive reading will be required if you score a level 1 or 2 or have no scores on your FSA. This is an example of 2 schedules for incoming freshmen. These are driven by standardized test scores. It is always important to do your best on each test taken, as it does affect your course placement. All 9th graders will have an English course, a math course, science, and either a social studies or an intensive reading course, and 2 to 3 electives. You are now ready to complete the registration for the 2021-22 electives. If you are currently in 8th grade, you will choose the incoming freshman link from the Kathleen High School website. Remember, if you are in an academy, to choose that academy elective as your number 1 choice. You can visit the Kathleen High School website to complete your course requests for the following year. Please complete this by February 22nd. We do look forward to seeing you at Kathleen High School next year.